All right. So if you're new or watching the replay, you can fast forward. I forgot to hook up a couple of things, so I gotta do that. On with the mic. Get the mic away from me. Pardon me while I pop you guys out of my phone case. Hello from Illinois. Hi, Susie. Let me get this clamped in there. Make sure we have a decent picture going on. Hi, Sherry D. All right. Let me get my YouTube so I can see the comments better. Refresh. There we are. Get my comments. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Mary. Pop out chat. And that. And live chat. Embossing folders. Yes. Hi, Brittany. All right. We're going to start off with some shout outs and some happy mail. I am now at 302 subbies. So since my last shout out in one of my previous videos, I gained 56 followers. 32 of you are hidden. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you so much. But those 56 that joined recently or in the last couple months, we have Lee, the Craft Ninja, Jeanette E, Crunch, John W, Vamp Me 3, Yolanda, Cindy with a Y, Billy Joe, Stacy V, History Nurse, Carrie T, Kim in Alaska, oops, Dinah, sorry, I don't know if that's an E or an I, Sue A, Christine, Elizabeth H, fabulous name, Karina, Jen, Charlie, Christine, Gail, Anita, and Eric. Woohoo! Thank you all so much for joining recently in the last few months. I appreciate it so much. So we're up to 300 viewers. When we get to 500, we'll do a giveaway. And then again at 1,000, I've got some freebies. I haven't even opened. I've got two viewers who sent me goodies to share with everybody, and I haven't opened them. That'll be so much fun. All right, so we are gonna look at our happy mail, and this one here is from Gloria. If any of you are on the FSC and have contacted Gloria and you got the glue toppers, okay, these lovely little glue toppers, the pins only fit the big ones until she did some research and was able to find new pins. And when she sent me a new pin for my other one, she sent it in a card. Isn't that the cutest? How bright and festive. Isn't that just adorable? I mean, that's nice paper piecing. It's lifted up. Oh, it's so fabulous. But if you got the glue topper and you want it for the fine point, let me see where I put mine. Okay, so this little guy here, okay, her originals don't fit. They say no, we're too big. But then she'll send you a replacement, and all you have to do is grab your little pretties and then hook your little pretties on to the new hook, and then voila, you have a pin. Mine is stuck because I think there's glue in there. Yeah, mine's got glue in there. But they do. If you saw that, it did go down quite a bit. I've got to get the glue out of there. But her new pins will fit in your little fabulous little bitties. So you can... Gloria Wolf in the FSC is who you want to get a hold of. Oh, I let that really get sticky in there. I'm going to have to go heat that up and get that out of there. All right. So that is for Miss Gloria Wolf. Love the card. I follow Debbie Jenkins on Facebook. She has Crafting with Deb, I think is called. And you can card swap in that group. And this was one of the card swaps, I think. Yeah, was this Christmas or or it's a late Christmas card? I'm not sure which, but Deb Jenkins, you can follow her little group and see her fun little videos on YouTube and everything too. I'm so excited she sent this. I watched the video when she was stamping this little guy out. Isn't he adorable? I just love that. Okay, so that one is from Deb. And then Ms. Tracy sending me Valentine's. Whoop, whoop. Isn't she fabulous? She went over the top of the embossed hearts. Isn't that funny? We're going to be embossing today too. Went right over the embossed hearts with some shiny, shimmery gold. And then another fabulous heart right on top. Super simple, super fun. Yeah. And such lovely colors. It looks like ink smooshing, maybe, in the background, because it's got some wonderful colory bits. Oh, I love that too. Are you guys all still there? Did I lose you? All right, well, Sherry's still there. Woohoo! All right, so that one is from Miss Tracy. And then this one, I do believe, is part of my card swap. And this one is from Brittany Weaver. Oh, look it! They use the same heart embossing folder. How adorable. And this is what they call a gatefold. Isn't that the cutest? Oh, look at what she did for the inside. Because she used a craft paper. So to give a nice white writing area. That's really fun. Hi, Jen. Thanks for joining. And then a nice cute little heart there. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you, Miss Brittany. That's adorable. Isn't that the cutest little thing? And that's nicely little foiled there. Nice red shiny foil. And this was another card swapper, Miss Carolyn. All right. Ooh, what's this? Oh, how cute. They're gnomies. Aww. I don't know if these are foiled or if they're die cut foil sheets, but that is adorable. Does it stand? It does. Oh my goodness, you can stand it up. Oh, that might be my desk buddy for a while. That's cute. I love this. These little guys are cute. Little shimmers and the hearts in there. This is all inlaid too. The ribbons are above, but the hearts are inlaid. That heart is inlaid. This is inlaid. And what I mean by inlaid is it doesn't sit on top. It sits right next to each other. like they were cut out and then pieced back together. That's really cool. I really like that. Thank you, Miss Carolyn. And another card swapper from Betty. This is a nice big one. I was so panicked. When I stuck my opener in there, I thought I ripped the card, but she lined the envelope. Look at that. So much detail. Okay, and then, oh wow, there's two. Woohoo! Look at that. Isn't that just lovely? Oh, I like that. And this, you know, layering up similar elements. So we have a heart with some flowers in it, and then you layer up some more flowers with some jimmies and a cute little cherub. That's adorable. And then this is heat embossed down here with some more pop-up goodness. Bring it down a little so we can see the whole thing. Isn't that cute? Yeah, Maureen. Is that an embossing folder or stencils? The heart one, I want to say is an embossing folder because it's pressed into the paper. And then that one is the paper. Yeah, that one's the paper. But okay, so let's check out this cool little dude. So you can see there's some lines in there. And then we're going to give a little pull. Oh, I'm so afraid to break in it. Oh my goodness. I wish you guys could see this. It's a little owl in there with some heart, and he goes up and down. He starts here and then he shoots up. But I think the mechanism is a little stuck somewhere, so I'm gonna have to be very ginger about it and unstuck it. But that is adorable. Who would have even thought to do that? That is so cute. Oh, so fun. Yeah, he's flying. Isn't that adorable? You don't have to move it much and you can see it. It's so stinking cute. And this one is from Jonna, Jonna. She was in the swapper group. Oh, they're koalas. Oh, look it. Koala with a cupcake and a koala with the coffee. How cute are those? They're little die cut cuties. And this has a little bit of foiling on there. I don't know if she did her foil quill or if the paper just came that way, but that is super cool. Ugh. I was trying to see if it said if this was her foiling or if it was store-bought. That's really cool. I like that. Aren't they the cutest? Koalas. I would like to hold a koala. Oh, don't get these mixed up. Okay. This I'm super excited for. I love my cards, don't get me wrong. But this is all the way from, does it say where he's from? Sheffield, United Kingdom. I wanted to share it with you guys. I didn't even open it to get it ready. Now I'm afraid that I'm going to cut it open. Hold on. Okay, we're going to cut into this. Mr. Lee Walker. Whew, I'm so excited. He did oh, I was so nervous. That was a little black. I was paranoid. I don't want to cut it. But I ordered an apron. I don't know if a few months ago everybody saw the aprons that Nancy and Tracy and Chow got. I think Ryan got, yep, Ryan got one too. I was like, oh, I need an apron. I was finally ready to get an apron because I was holding out because, you know, I'm working on my logo. Yeah, he made a card too. Look. Thank you. Oh, that's so cute. I really need to work with my Cricut. Isn't that adorable? That's all cut out with the Cricut. And then it even cuts the little corners. So all you got to do is pop in a sheet of color in there. Isn't that fabulous? I like this blue. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. So some of you, have the personalized apron, right? Look at that. But wait, it's not all. Ba-bam! Look. Oh my goodness. I got Sassy Loves FSC. And then, whew, I'm so excited. Chat with Sassy. Oh, looky, looky. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. I would not like to sit next to you at Christmas. I'm sorry. I even have the microphone away from me. Such an awesome job. Look at that. I love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Fabulous. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Okay, so now we got all of that beautiful stuff out of the way. We're going to do some cards with embossing folders. Ooh, and it's even big enough for me. And I'm a big girl. Nice. Sweet. All right. So, embossing folders. Let's see. I got 2 new embossing folders. So, I need to put them away. And I do have an embossing folder book. And I kind of categorized it by themes. So this one has critters, anything, bugs, birds, anything that breathes goes on the critters. And then this one is floral, so I'll go to my florals. There's my florals, right? That's where I'm at. Yep. Okay. So what I do is I check my bin to see if I have a couple of pieces of scraps of paper like that. And that one should do. Should that one do? Yeah, that'll be all right. So I've got my, actually I'll use both of those. So I've got a couple of scraps. Hello, Miss Kim in Alaska. Oh, I'm sorry you were still at work. That kind of... But I do appreciate you hanging on and just letting it play in the background, because that gives me view times for my channel. I do that with some of my lives, like when Debbie goes live and I'm busy, I'll turn it on. I had her video playing, her live playing the other day in my pocket, walking through the store. I just muted it, let it play, and then when I got home, I watched it again. Okay, so all we're gonna do is cut these little papers down a bit, because I don't need them that long. Okay, and then where did I make that mark? Right there. So that's about a 5.5. That works for me. Reading back on some comments, it looks like Expressions Georgiana says that seeing that embroidery apron makes her want to pull out her embroidery machine. I think those things are so neat, but that is just not something I've ever really done. So we just plop it in, and if you know your sandwich, oops, I just am using my Cuttlebug off to the side because my Gemini takes up a little bit too much room and I need my laptop out. But that's it, easy peasy. Put the paper in the middle. If you're using super thick, well, pretty much any paper, if you're worried about the paper breaking, you can mist it. And I'll mist my projects here to show you, but I'm not misting these because these are just my samples. And my samples I like to have, so if I'm kind of stuck and not sure what I want to work with, the samples, yeah, DA, you just ran that twice. Okay, put you away, bring you out. And that happens. Okay, where'd that piece of paper go that I had? There you are. Okay, so now we're going to put this one in there. And as long as your paper fits on the tray, just like so, I'm just going to send that through the old Cuttlebug, which is no longer being made. Kim in Alaska got the Happy Mail. Yay! Fabulous. Oh, that is neat. That one's kind of a thin one, so it didn't push down. My Cuttlebug is a little bit old. But if you find that it's not pushing down enough, you can add a shim in there. There's always add shims if you need to. Okay, so for me, I just need to trim this little booger down real quick. Okay, what size did we have? 4 by 5.5 that we can do. 5.5. Take a little bit off of this side, and then do the 4. 4. Boom. And then all I do, nothing fancy, because this is just a swatch book, okay? I take one piece of tape, just one. And I put it on the back, just like that, right at the top. Okay. Once you get your little piece of tape on, you could glue these down. You can do these however you want to do them. Was I doing on the back side? No. Okay. So then you flip and stick, flip and stick. And then I just make a note that these are Park Lane. And what else do I put on there? Okay. And that's in the florals for 15, 16. So this one would be number 17, and then this one would be number 18. So grab our Sharpie, okay, and this one is our 18, and then this one is 17, and that won't hurt the folder at all or your machine. Okay, so those are now labeled. Woohoo! Now, this is the fun part. You grab some black ink. Where's that stays on? Okay. And you just ink up one side. That way there you can kind of see what it looks like with some color on it as you're going through. Okay. And this side, you can imagine if you squished it on colored cardstock or something, okay, versus inking it up. You're absolutely welcome, Cheryl. I'm so glad it made it to you. All right. Love hearing that the mail makes it. Woohoo! So we can go through and depending on what you're working. Ooh, see, I think we're going to pull out this one. So that was easy peasy. And this is, I guess I could show you this too. It's just a fabric bin. Okay. I got it on clearance somewhere Tuesday morning, but I think the home store had them too. So the top part is about 6.5 wide. The bottom part is 6, so it goes from 6 to 6.5, and then it's 4.5 inches tall. That's it. And then I just set them all in here, so the tall ones that won't lay down. And then I have little dividers in here that say we're at the textures, and then they're all numbered so that we can find them easy. Like so. Isn't that fabulous? Ooh, we're going to use the little owlie too. Aren't those cute? Okay, so I've got a couple. We've got textures, and then we've got a critter. And let's do this one because I think they're going to look fun. Hi, Mr. Ryan. Thank you. I just did my nails today. I did a pink with Pearl X over them. So it gave them kind of a sheen, and then I painted some hearts on. This one was really hard to paint. Okay, so we can put our book away. And we have 3, and let's try the Paisleys. I'm going to put this one away later because I've got 4 cards ready to go. So hopefully, ooh, will that fit? That won't. That might. I know some of these were smaller. So this one was my bigger one. Yep, if I get that in there just right, a little bit will hang over and it will be fabulous. So, embossing folders, they're fun. They texturize your paper. And then you can do so many techniques. Most common is to take your embossed image and then run a color over the top, okay? Just use your ink and go right over the top, okay? And then you add color that way. The other thing you can do, easy peasy, is ink blend over, which will give you a different look, okay? Because it will catch more. Okay, so you can ink blend and it colors it all in. Okay, so your ink blending colors it all in. Your ink pad sits on the top, and then you can combine the 2 methods. Okay, so we did our ink blending there. So then I just went over the top of the ink blending with another color. Okay, and see how it just changes it? You still get your purple. You get this nice red over the top. You could go extremely different. We have purple. Let's go green, right? So then you have the purple underneath with your green sitting on top. Okay. You can go over it with black. You can put your color down and then go over it with black. I mean, you can layer it up too. You don't even have to be 2 colors. You can go all crazy with that. But see how adding the black in there really kind of grunges it up. Okay. But we're not going to do these techniques because those are pretty easy, right? There's no, you use your ink pad and you get it in there, okay? And that's on white cardstock. Mind you, you can say like you used a pink cardstock and went over the top with white or blue or purple. So it doesn't even have to be white. You can use any color that you like. Okay. And if you don't have colored cardstock, you can use your inks, do your ink blending first, and then run it over. Run it over. Send it through your machine, and then use another color over the top. Oh, and the other thing too is, you know, some papers have a white core. They might be colored, but then there's white layer in between. Those ones you can sand. Those ones are super fun to sand, okay? But what we're going to do, I forgot my stuff. Okay. We're going to use some paint. Oh yeah, where's that brayer? I forgot my tools. Brayer, I need you. Oh, there's that paint. Okay. So you can use all sorts of stuff. Because I'm doing black, my ink pads aren't going to be fabulous for this technique. However, if you're using white, you can straight up ink this, just like that, okay? And then send it through, okay? And it gives, if you give it a little couple of squirts of water, you change the dynamics of it. It's really fun. But what we're going to do is we're going to add the paint to the top half. So when it comes down, it's going to smoosh on. And you can usually find the top because it's the side that's printed on. Okay. So we're going to get some of our luscious, any kind of paint. Okay. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular. These paints I did buy because they're a nice metallic. They are a folk art brand by Plaid. I like their stuff. It's nice. Okay, I'm going to move my pins, tidy up, because I do need to be able see where you can see me here. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just take a little bit of paint, nothing, and I'm not even cleaning my brayer. Okay, oops, I'll clean that though. If you can't get your brayer rolling, sometimes it's your surface. It doesn't always want to roll around on glass. You pick and tap. Come on. There we go. Pick and tap. Maybe. Oh, you are being so stubborn. Crackhead. Okay. And then we're just going to roll it on here. Now this one may not turn out so good because I had the paint built up on the brayer because it didn't want to roll. And that's okay. It's just going to give it a nice look. And you can set your paper down, okay? Or you can put it here and then close. Okay, just like that. You're going to get your sandwich. And we know that this one was kind of thin. So I'm going to grab a piece of cardstock. Nope, not that one. Here we go. I'm just going to grab a piece of cardstock that was in my bin and add that to my sandwich. And that made such a huge difference. Okay. So then we're going to be a little bit careful picking it out because we don't want to smear. Okay, and there it is. Isn't that gorgeous? But see right here, that's where it filled in a little bit. And we don't even worry because it doesn't take away. It's quite beautiful. And see, just adding that piece of paper totally changed the pressure and how it embossed. Just one piece of paper. And this little guy is ready. That's it. He just needs to go in there and dry. This technique, the paint does dry fast. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that. It does dry fast. And you just, by the time you're done doing a whole bunch of these, okay, this technique, easy cleanup. You can just spritz it with water, grab your towel, okay, and clean her up. Now, sometimes, because like I said, this method dries fast. If you find that it stays in the grooves, you can take it to your sink, okay. I've got these kitchen scrubbers, okay. They're just a silicone kitchen scrubber. Just get right in there and clean that up. Easy peasy. Okay. And then I would set that aside unless you're doing another wet technique. Oops, I missed the spot. Doing another wet technique. Let it dry, okay, before using it again. Ryan says that Western New York didn't get slammed like PA, talking about the snow. Yet, he says, I stopped looking at the forecast. I love the snow personally, but hate super cold temps. I can totally agree with you there, Mr. Ryan. Okay. And folder, where did I see that? Okay, this one is at Joann's, and they were $2. They had them on sale. But I don't know if this sale is still going, but those were a $2 one. Okay, so there's that one. So, and, okay, so we're going to clean our little palette knife, because I'm done with this one. You guys kind of get the idea. You get your paint, you brayer it out, you add your color, okay. Oops. Ugh. I'm going to have gold fingers. I'm a blinging now. I want to do my owls in silver. So what I'm going to do is, this time I'm going to clean my brayer because I don't want that gold getting into my silver. And see that old paint? Take it down to the kitchen sink. Get yourself a bucket of water. Whatever you need to do. It'll wash off. Okay. So, if you're working and you're like, oh man, look at all that paint. Man, I don't want to waste that paint. Don't worry. You don't have to waste it. You find something that you've been working on and you missed it. And, oops. See how quick that dried? Just sitting there. Add some gold speckles. Ooh, yeah. I like that. But in reality, even if you wipe that up and thrown it away without doing this, it's minimal. I've had these for months and I use them all the time. Super easy cleanup. Just get yourself a nice rag. I prefer rags over paper towels because you'd need a couple of paper towels to get the job done. Whereas these, when they're dry, you just send them through the wash. I do a tiny load with all my rags. I just throw them in the corner till they're ready. I get a nice stack, okay? So we're going to do the same thing with the silver. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Ugh, I love these creams. So I'm not going to do as much, hopefully. Easier said than done, right? Scoop that in there. Okay, where's my alley poos? Okay, and then we're going to get another. We wanted to make sure this one was a bigger sheet. Yep. Okay. Oops, I got a little bit of gold in there anyways. There we go. That's better. Okay, now we're just going to roll that right over this. Now this one's a little bit different to see because that silver is kind of see-through. But don't panic, it's there, okay? Super light-handed too. I'm not like reefing on that. I'm setting it down and just let the machine do the work, okay? Super, super easy. Okay, again, I like to take it, get my little guy, and if your pieces are cut to size and you're worried about them, washi tape, okay? Nothing wrong with a little bit of washi tape, which I think I'm going to do with this one, only because I want a little bit cut off of each side. And I don't want to touch that. OMG, washi. Okay, my paint's gonna dry before I'm done, tape. Okay. So I'm just gonna put that right there. Right on. No, I don't, because this one's cut to size. My tape would block the thing. That's all right. Hopefully it'll work. Pinch it together. Send it through my plate sandwich. Plate sandwich. Okay. And I'm just going to lift and see if it did. That was all right. That's kind of spooky. Look at that. I definitely could have used a little bit more paint with that one. So I think I'll do that one more time. Just to see. Good idea. Put the tape on the other side. Okay. So we're going to do that next time. But I do want a little bit more on. Okay. Okay, before I do that, let me get my little piece of paper ready. Okay, so what if we... No, would that work? We're going to put, nope, that would cause Okay, I don't know. That won't. If my card was bigger and I was going to trim it down, I think I could put tape on it. But I don't think I can because all the ink is going to go on this side. And I'm afraid if I put a piece of tape underneath, like a ball, it's going to crease it and embed it. Okay. So we're going to cake on the color this time. And cake a little bit more because I'm not getting... Ew. All right. Well, we got some gold in there this time. Come on. Where's that gold coming from? It's like, it just keeps showing up. Okay, I've got this on here kind of thick in some spots, so we're going to see how that looks. Because it's got some texture with it. It's kind of really cool looking. Okay, so we're just gonna get that in there, be nice and ginger about it, shut that, grab my little sandwichers. June, hello June, and Jen, and Emily, and Stephanie. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining today. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. Okay, so we really gooed it up this time because the silver was just not showing up so much. Oh, yeah. I like that, but you can tell it's definitely wetter because we got a little bit of curl, and I am not sad about that one bit. Oh, they're so cute. Definitely like this. And you know, with this one, we could go over it with some watercolor metallics. Oh, yes. So definitely keep your boo-boos because we can modify them. Oh, isn't that fabulous? So shiny. And we did have some squishing. But again, you know, this technique isn't meant to be perfect. Okay, I'm going to clean this little guy. Set those aside for a minute. Okay. And then I'm going to grab... Oh, yeah, that'll look good. Get that. Oh, this piece. I've been adding and adding a lot of paint to this piece. It is so shiny, let me tell you. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. That one's set aside to dry. We're going to... Ooh, a nice purple one. That'll look nice. So never panic if you get too much paint out. Start yourself a smush paper. Tap and twist. Oh, look at that. This here is just copy paper. Look at that texture right there. Oh, that's so nice. Let's do some more right there. Okay, and then I'm not hardly throwing anything away. Put those on the dry rack. Okay, we're gonna scoop our beautiful paint back into the bucket. Okay, and lid. Hello. Just like that. Ooh, I made a gooey. I get really into the crafts, let me tell you. Okay, so we're going to clean our palette knife. Set that aside. And nice easy cleanup with our towel. Alright. And then we're going to try and clean our brayer better than we did the last time. And they do pop apart, okay? So you can definitely really get in there and get it clean, okay? Take it down to the kitchen or into your kitchen. It takes a lot to ruin these. And then if you mark it up or, you know, accidentally scar it, it'll just be a signature roller. I mean, anybody who sees a mark in their design will say, oh, that's Elizabeth's brayer. She dug her thumbnail into that sucker. If you get a lot of paint buildup, you can go in there with like a butter knife or something. But I haven't had any problem with mine. They're not meant to be pretty, okay? They need to show them love by keeping them inky, painty. Okay, so now we've got a nice clean brayer. Okay, let's get our little folder clean. Do-do-do-do-do. And just like that. We have a nice clean folder. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, so we're going to take this one super quick, and we're going to see how those metallic-y paints. Ooh, yes. Water brush, water brush. Arteza, water brush. And I'm just going to get some water going. Okay. And we're going to go with this bluish color. Trust me, that one is blue when it goes down. Get that nice and juicy. Okay. And then we're just going to streak the color in there. Nothing fancy. Like this is a night sky. And they're just having a little birdie gathering. Okay. And don't panic if you get it in their designs. Nobody's really gonna pay attention. And then if you want to see about actually painting, you know, add a little bit of green to their branch. Ooh, how fun is that? That looks fabulous. Just a spot of color right in there. Whoops. So then we're going to have our blue shimmer for our sky when that dries, and then a little bit of green shimmer for little owls. How cute. Hi, Tracy. So, yeah, they're not social distancing. Bad little birdies. Okay, so we're going to put that on our little thing to dry. All right. So, now, maybe you don't have paint. You're like, yeah, that is not a road I'm going down. No paint for me. What else can we do? Oops. Well, let's see what else we can do. So, we'll grab out the old white pigment. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to ink. I said we weren't going to do this method, but this is different. It's white. It's white. Okay. White on black. Let's see how this goes. And you can use any white. Okay. Gonna get our little paper in there. And I did it wrong, but that's okay. So we're gonna just pop that right in there, put that in there. Send it through our machine. And see, it did it in reverse because, oh, isn't that pretty? And I'm not even sad I missed that corner right there. Okay, so that's really fabulous. I'm going to let this one dry because I think it would be fun to go over it with, see if the red metallic paint will go over that. But yeah, that's white on that guy. Oh, it's so fabulous. Now, if you're like, but I don't, you want it reverse, you just ink up the other side, okay? So, you can, I did this one day. I wasn't sure which one I wanted. I wasn't sure if I wanted the top done, if I wanted the bottom done. So, I inked up both sides at the same time, okay? So, you're like, I don't know what I want to do. Well, this is what you do. You ink them both up. And then when you're all done, it'll tell you which one you like better, okay? So we're going to get another little piece of black. And we're going to get this going. Let go of me. Thank you. Squish. Sandwich. Through the machine. Alright, so here's the front, okay, that's what we saw, and we're like, I don't know if I like that. So then you flip it over, and do you like that better, okay? So you can ink both sides, and then choose which one you want. Isn't that fabulous? Now, doing it this way, okay, your centers are raised. So if this was a white piece of paper and we went through with like blue ink, the lines would be blue, and then we could go over it again with a different color. Because this is this way, oh, let's see. Let's see if we can do that. No, that one wouldn't be good. Red paint. Hold on a second. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a direct to paper brayer. Okay, we're just going to get a little bit. Okay, so brayer, and okay, nope. This time we want it to roll really good. So if you have to get it on a piece of paper, whatnot, why? We want to make sure our roller is nice and even, okay? And this is going to be the super, super lightest hand because we don't want it to go into the valleys. Okay. We're just going to go right on the top. And again, don't expect perfection. This is not a perfection technique. This is a fun, oh gosh, this is turning out really cool. This is just a fun, distressing kind of texture, okay? But it's a statement. I mean, these by themselves are going to be our card. We're going to throw on some extra little bonuses, but that's it, okay? So you can see that these ones didn't get any paint on them, but that's okay. That's just how this rolls. Trying to make sure you guys can see on my laptop. I'm not seeing the, oh, there it goes. Okay, and this will dry pretty quick, so we don't have to worry about that. Again, you can pick up even your paint. Yes, you can pick those up. Got some tissue paper with some gold on it. That's going to be pretty. Maybe. Nope. Ooh, paint already dried. That's all right. Yep, paint already dried. That's okay. Sometimes that happens. I got a little bit of a tint. Put you away. Grab a towel. Same towel I've been using. Just wipe that up. Sometimes that happens. It just dries really quick. You could, if you want it to last a little bit longer, roll this on your jelly plate. I don't know why I just now thought of that. Okay. And then you could do a jelly print. You could be a two for one deal. All right, so that's all cleaned up. Now let's clean off this ink. Same thing, squirt with some water. Try not to get the gold back in there. Okay, easy cleanup. Just remember, if you're gonna do a dry run, make sure this is super, super dry. And I haven't misted my paper, but if you find that your paper is cracking, especially the 3D folders, if you can actually see through your paper, all you're going to do is a light mist on both sides, okay? And that moisture will help it be more pliable through the folders, okay? All right, so we did those ones, and then I wanted to do this little one here. What did I wanted to try. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Because, let me get my embossing stuff. Which one do I want to use? We're going to go gold. Oops. Okay. So, oops. Hold on. Dropping my stuff. Coffee filter. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work, but I think it would be fun if it did. We are going to rub on some. Wait, that is the front. Yep, that's the front because I can read Doris the right way. Just cake that on there. Okay. You can see I got a little bit inside there. Not too worried about it though. Just kind of want to see just kind of want to see what it's going to do. Because, I mean, if we can get this to work on black paper, how fun would that be? Okay. I'm going to get that right there. And we're... Quit moving, stinker. Gonna be super ginger. Close my folder. Put my sandwich together. And I'm gonna run this through twice, front and back, just to make sure that sticky embossing stuff gets on there. Maybe 3 times, because, or 4 times. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. We're going to get this open. I've got some Recollections Gold here. Ooh, it looks like it got really inky. All right. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Okay. Now I'm going to take a dry paintbrush. I'm not too worried down here. We can kind of break it up a little bit if we want, but if we want... yeah, that's not the paintbrush to use. Okay, let's try this one. There we go. I need some new paintbrushes. Apparently, alcohol ink is not great on your bristles. Now, I don't mind if there's a speck or two. I am not getting that detailed. I'm just getting in there to get those big chunks out of there. Do a little dusting. Okay, I want that one opened up a little bit more. Okay. I'm just going to set this aside because I am a klutz. I will spill this and make a mess. So I'm going to put it away before anything drastic happens to it. Okay. So here we go. Close that up. Gonna good time to turn down your TVs and your phones and stuff. That way they're you don't hear that big old heat gun. Okay, so here we go. All right, that turned out way better than I honestly. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. But, so there's a spot right here that's a little more grainier than I would probably like. But, you know, it's not a game changer. If you want to fix that, you can just put more embossing ink on there, put some more powder on, run it through the heat again. I love these little specks that got caught there. And where did I see that comment? Gloria Wolf. I would have done it on the other side and embossed the flowers. And yes, you can absolutely do that. It would just, and then it would be like a foil press kind of texture, because these would be in the paper and all shiny, gorgeous. Look at that. That turned out really good. I'm really happy with that one. So, we did paint. We did 2 with paint, and then we threw some watercolor onto that one. This one here, we did a white pigment ink with some red paint over the top. And then this one here, we just want to see, and I'll wash that one in just a minute because that ink won't dry very fast. Okay, so I was wondering how this one would look with some metallics. Ooh, or wait, where's those things I got? Oh, okay. A friend of mine sent me some of these. Oops, that's white. We don't want white. Let's see. I don't know. I know they're a water-based product, but I'm wondering if it will just sit on top. Ooh, it does. Look at that. Oh, isn't that fun? So you can add color in with your gelatos, which means your, well, these, oops, that's not you. Yes, you can use your distress crayons to do that too. I know you guys probably can't see it, but it does sit right on there. So you can use your distress, holy crap-olies, distress crayons. Because I know they come in some really bright colors. Mine are just the basic, like, earth tony colors. Oh, wow, look at that. That is... You'll probably have to set it, though. I don't know how you would set that. Or does it, when it dries, does it, when it's out in the air? It's so bad. I haven't used these in forever. Hopefully it'll dry. But yeah, you can do it right on after you've done it. You can do the mixed where you run it through with one color and then come out with a crayon on the top. That just looks really nice. Oh, wrong end. Oh yeah, look at that. You can't, ho 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 ho. I got pink and red in there. Do you see that? Will the purple show up? I've never used these. I just recently got them. And I haven't... Oops, that one's a little dry. That one's not as... There we go. The purple doesn't show up as... I don't know. No, it comes off. So yeah, it's just not showing up on the black. Which is alright. It's alright. The red shows up. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love this. I could go on and do more. And then if you get mixed colors, just wipe it off. Yeah, just wipe it off. Look at it. So we went over the top with some gelatos. So if you don't have a brayer, you know, to do that, you can do that. You can even use ink blending pads, maybe, if you were using white paper. I don't know. It might work. Ooh, I forgot about this one. Let's see. Let's see if the ink blending pads work. For just layering on. Oh, that one doesn't show. White! Come here, white. Get out of there. Do I have an extra sponge? Yes, I do. Alright, so we're going to pick up some white. We're going to see if we can't sponge. Yeah, if you have a spongy thingy, you could go over it with some spongy inks. That looks neat like that too. But gotta love that. That gold on black. Whoop. So fabulous. Okay, let me just tidy up just a little bit here. And then get you back in there. You up there. You go up there. You guys go back up there. Put you right there because I got to clean that up. Okay. So we don't need that because we played with gelatos. Okay, so now we have some stuff, okay? Pardon me, my fingers are extra gooey. Okay, so easy peasy. Are you ready for this? This one, I'm going to cut a different card base so that the card opens the other way. Here, you can, leave it white. You can go in and do ink blending on your card to pop that on, but that's it. I'm just going to mount this. I might go over this with black. I think that would be really pretty, but I'm going to cut a different base for this because I'm not liking that with that design, okay? Oh, hold it up. I'm sorry. Or which one were we? Sorry, I will hold them all up. So this one, all I'm going to do is cut so that it opens this way. I'm going to cut a different base for this one. I might ink the edges of the white so it's not so stark, but I really like that. That is all that's going to be. And then when I open it up, I can do my thinking of you sentiment on the inside for that one. Okay. So that one. But this one, look at this one. I'm thinking purple. Gold and purple. Such regal colors. Yes. And a touch of black. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my applicators. Get out of here. Where'd my towel go? Over there. Come here. I have an apron on, but I don't want to use my apron. So we're just going to get our little inky pad. Okay. And I'm going to try and be careful, make sure there's nothing on the table. And I'm not going to move my card because I don't want ink to get underneath, okay? Just going to pull in some black. Okay. Just like that. Put that back on the back of that. Put that one away. Grab this here purple. Ooh, I haven't even used this purple yet. Ooh, that's my new one. Okay. Try and get it back to where I had it. purple in there. Oh, that looks so nice. Okay. Yeah, that pays. I just picked that one up at Joann's. Yes. And they're $2. $2. Okay, I'm going to use this one just in the corners. Get some nice color going. Kind of like, yeah. All right. And don't panic if you get ink on your card, unless you're selling them for high dollar amounts. Even if I put this in my Etsy shop, gonna have a disclaimer that says they're handmade. There might be smudges on the back. I am not perfect. As much as I'd like to be, I'm not perfect. Okay, so all we're gonna do is grab our score tape, because my paper's a little bit wiggly and we have that texture. I'm gonna do a long piece down the sides. Okay, and then just a little shorties up at the top, because I don't mind if the corners are a little wonky. And actually, let's do just a little bit of distressing. Because my cutter made it fuzzy, because this cardstock is a little thick and weird. There we go. Okay, that makes me happy. All right. Oh no, it's not sticking to the ink I put on the back. Yep. Well, hot dog. Okay. That's all right. Don't panic. We're just going to give a little extra pressure. Okay. Okay. That didn't stick either. That's all right. I'm not worried about it. If that's not going to work, we will make the glue work. And then everything will be happy. There we go. Because I'm using a big, thick card base, so the glue won't do anything in the back. Oh, yeah. I'm liking that. Sure I'm just eyeballing, and I stuck my finger right in the tape. Eyeballing is my jam. Oh, look at that. Okay, and the great thing, you can have any color, because gold goes with anything, silver goes with anything. If this were white, I mean, sky's the limit on your color combinations. Yes, the smaller pen does fit my glue bottle. Unfortunately, mine's full of glue that dried in there, so I've got to clean it out. But yeah, it does fit. So I just got to clean out my tip and then swap the Jimmy Gems, which I don't know. I may have to order another one. I'm in debate because I put it at the back of my pencil and it's super fun, alright? And it does little blingies. I don't know. I might need another one. I'm thinking on it. Okay, so that little gem is all done. Cards completely done. Now this one of the roses, which one do I want to play with? We'll do this one. I really like this one. Okay, I'm coming down here. Oh yeah, look at that. Will that look nice with it? Ooh, that one, or that one, or that one. Ooh, or even that. Or those. We'll see. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I'm looking at my ribbons because I think that would be so much fun. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. This is white. We don't want white. We want reds. Where's my red bin? Okay. Red bin. Whoop, whoop. These 12 by 12 paper holders are great to hold ribbon. Ooh, that might be fun. That's like velvety. Ooh, you know what? That might be. Pull that out. Ooh, or those. I don't know. I've got so many things to choose from. See, I can make, literally, I can make this card a ton of times, and each one would be different with different ribbon, okay? Ooh, that does look nice. Ooh, I kind of like that, though. Ooh, the choices. But this is the one I'm thinking, because what would be fun would to do... Oh, yeah. See, if we do this down the center, and then do a sentiment strip in the center of this, how fun would that be? And this is all we do. We cut it a little bit long, okay? We get our, we see if we paint the back of that. We get our little, well, not that little. Get our, get our score tape. If you find that the score tape doesn't work, you can get your little, glue dots. You know, the little glue dots, because those are a lot stronger than your score tape. Okay. But this fabric has a backing on it. It's almost paper-like. Okay. So, and you can decide, do you want your sentiment down below? Do you want your sentiment up higher but not quite the middle? Do you want it in the middle? And I'm thinking higher but not quite the middle. And then we just wrap the one side and get it nice and stuck, and kind of adjust our line where we want it, and then wrap. Okay, old fuzzies. Okay, and now this little band is ready for a little sentiment, which I can do at a later time, because it may not be Valentine's. It may be, I was thinking of you. If you know somebody that likes roses, you can put a hello in there. You could do thinking of you, missing you, wish you were here, all those fun sentiments. We're going to do glue on the back again, just because I've got that mess going on. Okay. Easy peasy. Then we get our another finished card base. And we get that centered in there. Okay, and then I have to be careful because those crayons smudged off. But that's okay. Flip and press. Ooh, Kim says that, no, wait, who said it? Okay, sorry, where was I? Georgiana says, looks like Joanne still has the embossing folders on sale 5 for $10. So that's really cool. Kim in Alaska, makes me feel so much better when I see other people's stash. I don't feel like such a hoarder. You know, right? To be fair, though, some of these, like this here, was in my mom's stuff. So some of these were in my mom's stash and I combined them with my stash. Some of these, I have another bin full of yarn. So I have more of these. That was in the day of trying to make things smaller. And then these, I got a whole bunch of these because when we moved here to Ohio, we're like, oh, a craft store. And we walked in and they were closing. So they had this huge blowout and we kept going back and picking up things that kept going on sale. So, yeah. And I'm terrible, man. You walk down that 75% off aisle at the holidays. Yeah. It's coming home. Can't beat a 50-cent roll of ribbon. This year I used the whole roll of ribbon to wrap around my new tiny tree. That was fun, let me tell you. Okay, so this one. Now this one. This one. I don't like the white. What color? What color should we use with the gold? We did purple with our last black and gold. What color should we use now? June. Not sure why. However, I have a paper addiction because it's beautiful. And you look at it and you see so much potential. A friend and I are doing a paper usage challenge each month. Yeah, that's a good idea, Jen. All right, we have deep red. All right, so let's see. Ooh, game over. Game over. That's what we're going to use. Okay, now I'm going to hold my card and bring that in because I really don't need a ton. Not a lot was showing through. Now, if you have deep red cardstock, which I know I do, but I'm not getting up to go get it because I'm being lazy. Okay. And since my card is kind of distressed anyways, I think this is just going to look so much better. And I'm just letting the ink pad, it's not straight up and down, it's at an angle. And no, I don't know that angle name, but you just kind of scoop, okay? You scoop it. And what it does is it catches really deep on those edges, gives those edges just a nice deep, and then when you swoop across the top, you add in the more color. Again, not a perfection technique. This is just a quick, literally swoop, swoop, swoop. Because we want easy, quick cards sometimes. This time I'm going to cut those off. I know I said this in my last video, but I need to replace that blade on my cutter. And it doesn't help that this particular black cardstock is, I think its nature is kind of fuzzy. Okay, so now we have that. We're just going to bypass the taping. Ooh, no. Yes, no. Do we? Ooh, I think we're going to lift it up, people. I think we're going with the foam tape, my friends. And I do keep my foam tape covered. And my super fine tape. Because, you know, dust and stuff gets in there. And it's going to ruin it. And it won't keep it sticky. And we're a very dusty area. And I have pets. So I always keep mine in the baggies. So if you're finding that your stuff's getting too fuzzy or hairy, just give it a bag. Now, just like the other day, we don't need it right on the edge, okay? We don't need to fill the whole back of it. We just need enough to keep it up, okay? So 3 or 4 strips across the back is all you need. I like to do 4, usually, if I don't muck it up. If I don't mucky. OMG. My scissors are... Okay, give a nice press. Poke and peel. Zoom. Come here. No. Here we go. Oops. I made a boo-boo. If you have a little bit of trouble aligning your foams, peel them halfway down. You don't have to peel them all the way down. Just peel them halfway down. Okay? So, if you leave them all on and peel them halfway down, you can start, oops, we need to start at the top, where it's not sticky, and you can actually hold it in place and kind of eyeball it that way. Because once you get 2 of the top, or let's see, 2 corners, if you can line up 2 corners nice and even and get it nice and straight, it's going to fall into place very nicely. Okay, so now I'm going to pinch the gluey spot. And even though I made a boo-boo and peeled all of those, I can still reach in here. Maybe. And pull out that one, and voila. Okay. And then there it is, the nice pretty red on our gold background. Jean, I have 2 tubs full of paper in my lower level. Do I use it? No, I buy new stuff. Yeah. You should see my paper stack. I have the drawers because I had a lot of drawers, and then when my mom passed, I wound up with all of her drawers. So I literally have 3 drawers for every color. So I have a pink drawer, a pink for solid, pink for pattern, and pink for pieces. For all the colors. And then I have a drawer for Christmas, and a drawer for Halloween, and a drawer for the Halloween Christmas pieces. But yeah, so that one turned out super nice. I'm liking that. Now I'm going to remember that this rubs off, so I need to set that somewhere else to dry. Let that go overnight. And then here's our little owly poo. This one, again, I'm going to cut a different background for both the owls because I just don't want the cards to open like this. They need to open like this. So I need to cut my paper the other way. But that's going to look so cute. So let's go ahead and do one more card. Because I can. Let's put this away so it doesn't get gooey. I think that one will look really cute with this one. Nope, not this one. Where'd it go? That one. Okay, so we're going to use this thinny stuff. Ooh, I have an idea for it. We're going to wrap it kind of like around the edges. And I've had this stuff for years, so I actually don't care how much of it I use. So we're going to... It's like tinsel. It's really weird. Oh, yeah. Ha ha! Look at that! Oh, I like that. But I need to address you somewhere else. Okay, I need to do that again because that last piece isn't going to stick where I want it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this little piece and I'm going to get my glue dots. Okay, I'm going to pick myself a glue dot, put it on the back side right there. I'm going to wad this little guy up and stick it right in the glue dot. Get in there. Okay. Get that nice and stuck in there. And then I can do my wraparound. And I don't want it perfect. I want it kind of weird. Nothing fancy. Don't want to go again. No. I like it like that. But I'm thinking maybe if we wrap it like a sun ray, maybe we can get a lot coming off this one area. Oops. Stay right there. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm liking that better. All right, and then we're going to snip it. And then flip it. And we're going to booger dot. Sorry, I call them booger dots. It was a big joke back in the day when they first came out. And I just haven't stopped calling them that. Okay, right over the top of that. And to make sure they stay put, you can put another glue dot right over the top of them. Just like so. Get a little bit of glue. Oops. Somebody left their glue sitting out. Snot bubble. Yay. Okay, fabulous. Where's my pretties? There you are. Put that back in there. Ta-da! Okay. Ooh, we forgot to color this. Ooh, do we want it white? Oh no, the white might actually be really pretty. Now the question is, do we want the rays? Yeah, we want the rays like that. Now I have to be careful because those glue dots will stay put. Okay, flip and smish. Woohoo! What kind of glue dots are they? These ones are glue dots by Glue Dots. I also have Zots. These ones are the super teeny weeny ones. These are good for embellishments. But yeah, they're pretty good. I was looking for these in a box, and then I was happy that all they had was these, because this is a pretty nice machine. And there we have it. 4 cards, and I've had you here forever. Yep, I got both of them at Joann's, I think. One in one area and one in the, I think this is down the adhesive aisle, and this is up by the crafting aisle. So, yeah, I thought it was kind of weird that not all the glue dots were in the same spot. Okay, so let's recap. Yay, look at all these wonderful cards. And then I have 2 cards, the little owls. We used the shimmering watercolors from Arteza to add some color into that one, because it didn't print very well, but it's still really cool. So there's that. And then here we printed it again, but we really caked on the color, and it's just really nice too. I like that. But I'm going to do these in the other card format, so I've got to cut different bases for them. So we've got those 2, and then we did our roses a couple of times. Okay, this is the back side, and this is the front side. And we're going to put a sentiment in there when we're ready to ship it. And then the rest of them, I just put the sentiments on the inside. Oops. Probably help if I have them in the right area. And again, you can use pattern paper in the back. You could ink blend. I mean, you can do anything. Or just leave it this beautiful stark white against that black. Okay. Fabulous, fabulous. And then this one was super fun. He embossed it. And you can put the embossing ink on the reverse side, and then you would reverse foil or emboss your design. And then we just did a nice swooping with our ink pad to add this beautiful red color behind there. Good choice, by the way. Thank you for that. And we popped this one up. I just thought it would be really cool to pop it up. So fabulous. So shimmery, shimmery goodness. And this was the first one we did. We just straight up used gold paint with a brayer, and then we did a purpley, purple gray mix in the back. That was black soot. It's not really gray, but yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed using our embossing folders as the main focal point. And you know, if you weren't cleaning in between, so when I had the silver down, even though it was a little bit dry, you put more down and you keep going. You don't have to clean in between if you're using the same color. So you could stamp out 5, 6 of them all at once. Get your papers ready, get your machine ready, have your sandwich ready, brayer, send it through the machine, have your next one ready, send it through the machine, okay? Definitely give this a try. If you have a lot of embossing powders in your, and you don't use it quite often, how fun would it be to do a folder over printed paper and emboss it with gold or silver. If it was a dark paper, I would emboss it in silver. Lighter color papers do the gold. I may have to give that a try. But yeah, so you can follow me on Facebook at Chat with Sassy, and let me type this in here. Oops, Facebook.com/chat with Sassy. I think that'll go through. Probably not. I probably did that wrong. That is Facebook. Let me get that link again. In my Chat with Sassy page, if you go over there and like it, my page, you will find that there was a post the other day of a free download. You might want to go check that out. There we go. That should make a link now. But in my Chat with Sassy on Facebook, I will post these. And then I also have Instagram at Elizabeth Costa-Rogers. Night, Sandy. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh, Kim, that's a good idea. I use my ugly paper to make envelopes ugly inside. That's fabulous. I'll be posting my when I go live and stuff in the Chat with Sassy. And next Wednesday the 10th, we will be here at 5 o'clock. But if you can't make it, I totally understand, because it's 7 p.m. at Nancy Stamps. Okay, 7 p.m. at Nancy Stamps. They've got some fun stuff that I don't even know. But she asked if I could move my date, and I said, or my time, and I said, you betcha. I will move my time. And let me get Nancy's subscriptions. Hey. Why is that being like that? Oh, there it is. Sorry. I got sidetracked because it's not showing Nancy stamps at the top of my thing. Oops. Control C. Control V. Because at 7 p.m. at Nancy's, they're doing something super exciting. I don't know what. But I'm going to be there at 7. So I'm going to be here at 5 next Wednesday. Okay? And I thank you all so much for joining and being part of my 300. How fabulous is that? Do pass out my channel, because as soon as I reach 500 subbies, I'll be doing a giveaway. And then when I reach 1,000 subbies, I'll be doing an even bigger giveaway, because that will be just so cool. And that is that. If you guys have any questions, you can always email me at chatwithsassy@gmail.com. You can email me there if you have questions about anything you saw, or if there's something you want to see. Any of my videos, even the old videos, if you see something and you're like, can you do this again? Just drop a hint down there, because sometimes, like today, I had no clue as to what I was doing until about an hour before we came on. I was like, embossing folders, we can do that. So, we will see you next time, my friends. Thank you all so much for joining and chatting. I really, really do appreciate it. Have a beautiful evening, everyone. Bye-bye. Just fabulous. I love how that turned out. Bye, everyone.